Today is the day that we restore balance to the world. Today is the day that we save the gaming community as a whole. What we're gonna do is smash open a WATA graded video game. It's crazy because graded video games, and like I didn't know this before I started collecting graded video games, but graded video games, because these exist, this was graded back in April 2019. So since April 2019, no one has been able to play Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I didn't realize that this has such an effect on the gaming hobby or the collecting hobby. I don't really know what hobby people complain about when they talk about this, but every time a YouTube comment tells me that I personally am ruining the hobby, it just, man, it really hits deep, and I don't want that anymore. We're gonna open up this Smash Melee today, which we gotta get that sticker removed, we gotta get this cleaned up, but we're also gonna smash open this Tenkaichi 3 here, 9.6A+. This is gonna be resubmitted. I mean, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this after I open it, and we hope that it plays like a 9.8A+ will. And the other game we're gonna open is this FIFA International Soccer, which I didn't even plan on opening up, but I'm gonna show you guys this here. These right here are the clips on the WATA case. This is like their tamper-proof technology on the old cases. It's really not great, but what you can see here is it's broken. It's completely broken. Like, this is the tamper-proof seal. It's tampered. So you can't take the game out. There are still clips on the back and on the side that are intact, but if I was to ever sell this or give it to someone, the fact that it's broken, yeah, this one's broken too up here. The fact that it's broken, like, no one is going to trust this item, right? And recasing it alone is like $25, or, and hear me out on this, we can gamble, and maybe it even turns into a 9.6. We can just send it back and gamble, right? And you guys know how fun gambling is. This Get the Greg Games video is brought to you by gambling. But that's what we're doing today. We're gonna get these 3 games open, cleaned up, and then submitted back for grading. And one I'm most curious about, like this Super Smash Bros. Melee, it actually was graded back in 2019. And that's back when WATA Games had a different CEO, they had a different head of grading. Like, that is a lifetime ago in the history of WATA Games. That's back with Dennis Khan and like the whole Carl Jobs video. So say thank you to every single patron, help support the channel, as well as the YouTube members. I can't do this without you guys. Hit the like button, and let's save the hobby by smashing open some WATA graded video games. And let's start with the Smash Bros. Melee, because we are going to take this sticker off as well. So opening up the WATA case, I showed you guys has these clips on it here. People often wonder if you need any kind of special tools in order to open the WATA case, and yes, you're going to want to pair these right here. So if you just take the WATA case here and you like put your thumbs on it, you can actually you can easily just you can kind of just you can easily just smash it off using your fingers and your hands without any kind of tools. So that's pretty awesome. So then you have it open, and all it does is smash the little holders. So then you pull them off, and there you go. Inside you have your multiple blisters. You can just pinch this. It's kind of hard to get these, actually. These inside blisters, which actually makes the WATA casing a lot better than standard acrylic, because with these internal blisters in here, it's actually shock resistance. When people are like, oh, just go pay $20, $30 to buy a good quality acrylic case, it's like, why would I do that? Why would I not get the authentication, evaluation, everything that comes with getting it graded when a quality acrylic is like 10 bucks cheaper? I like can't get these frickin' blisters here. Jesus. I could not get a hold of those, but there. So there's the WATA case on its own. Just get this out of the way. And here is the Super Smash Brothers. Just gotta, like I said, they use the 2 blister design, so this fits in here, and then the game is nice and snug. The fit on this is like stupid tight. I like can't get it out. There we go. There we go. Jeez. There it is. Super Smash Bros. Melee, made in USA, factory sealed copy of the game. And with an A, I mean, you expect there to be something kind of obviously wrong with the seal or with the game itself, so I'm just going to put it in the light here and kind of shine it around. You can see right there, there's a little bit of indent, divots, down here, some scratching and stuff. Man, the front of the game actually looks pretty darn clean. I'm just looking at it like off the phone camera here in direct light. There's just not much there. Let's take a look at the back here. On the back again, you can see, I'll just put it sideways here. You can see there's absolutely scratching and stuff to it, right? Like that's gonna be the A seal rating. All of this scratching, all of that damage right there, that can bring you down to an A for sure. And again, with modern WATA though, the way they grade, like as far as the 9.4 A goes, you'd kind of expect to see a big divot right there, something, right? There's a little bit more serious damage there, I guess, quote unquote serious, but for a 9.4, you'd kind of expect to see like a big divot or a big dent directly on the game. Here's the spine of the game. But overall, man, like, this Smash Bros. Melee doesn't have much wrong with it at all. This sticker, I'm just gonna see. I have a feeling here that this might actually just peel off with nothing. Oh, maybe. The 2-piece sticker here, you can see, just peeling it off using nothing. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, hey? No chemical necessary. Absolutely clean peel on that. Like, obviously, I'm going to wipe it down still at the very end just to make sure, but, like, whew, very clean. When I dig at it, too, like, you see me digging with the nail, you cannot dig your nail into the actual plastic. It looks like I'm moving quickly here, but I am being extremely careful about not digging my nail into the plastic itself. And there you go. I mean, that is, you know, that one of the easiest sticker removals you'll ever see on a $500 video game. That was smooth as butter, man. What I'm also going to do is just give it a quick clean just to see if there's any other dirt. So just give it 1 second here. Now, maybe this is just my own bias or my own copium, but I don't even see why this was a 9.4 to begin with. Like 9.4A just kind of seems harsh overall, which maybe they were just harder on stickers back then than they are now, because man, even with that sticker, just looking at it, it's probably an A+ seal. So I just wiped it using cloth and some alcohol, and there is all of the unseen dirt that was sitting on this game, right? Like, I showed you guys it in the light. This was just years and years of storage and handling. So, like, I do recommend, even if the game looks clean, still wipe it down, because yeah, they're kind of disgusting. Absolute worst case, right? Worst case scenario, it comes back a 9.4A again, but like, having this sticker removed off of Mario's head right on his, you know, having that sticker removed makes this look way freaking better anyway, so I don't even have any. It's worth it. It's worth doing this no matter what. So next up here, we'll actually do the Tenkaichi 3, because we'll stick with DVD style games so we can see what does a 9.6A+ look like. Assumedly, there's going to be a lot less scratches on this. There's going to be a lot less overall noticeable damage whatsoever. 9.6A+ should be pretty near mint, right? Now we can just go ahead and, oh man, this one came out super easy. Go ahead and take it out of the sleeve here. And this one, I mean, this is just pure gambling, right? We're just trying to turn this into a 9.8A+. So let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with here. Looking for any kind of surface scratches, dings, I mean, anything, right, that stands out. I'll try and give you guys the direct light here as well as we look. Just looking for anything, really. Down here, maybe? Right on the leg, there's a little something, little slight divot, indent, something. Might just be on the wrap. That might literally be nothing, but the front looks really clean. So here's hoping the back also looks really good. Just go in the light again here. When you're looking for 9.6 versus 9.8, like, generally speaking, there has to be some kind of actual issue with the cover art, right? Like, something has to dent inwards or ding it. Like, there has to be something that actually stands out, and you're like, oh yeah, that's why it's not a 9.8. Yeah, the scratching always sticks out the best against black backgrounds, so any of those black games like God of War, Kingdom Hearts, they always show up scratches. Really, really bad. But overall, man, I feel pretty darn good about this. I'm just in editing here, and I just want to show you guys like what I could find for maximum transparency here. So there's a little scratch up there in the corner, down here in the corner as well, right here, if the phone would focus here, you can see right there. That might be counted as indenting against the actual cover art there. And down by his leg again, right, you can see it. This is probably what held it back. That's very likely deeper than just the plastic, right? That's probably denting the cover art there, so it might just be a 9.6A+ again, right? The other reason I wanted to send this back, though, is here's the plastic thing it came in, right? Look at that right on the middle of it. Geez, it's kind of hard to get it. Right there. Look at that. That is all scratching on the internal blister. At least all of this scratching and scuffing will no longer be a thing. But hopefully this just turns into a 9.8, and then I need you guys to never mention that it was a 9.6 ever in your life. Take the video offline if it gets a 9.8. And the last one here being the FIFA International Soccer, and this is Sega Genesis 9.4a. With these hard case games, I mean, I don't really know why it would be a 9.4 to begin with. Hey, we'll see. Like I said, it was already smashed open, so like this one's very easy to do. I can just go back and forth a few times here and just like that, nice and easy, right? Nice and smooth. My God, man. Okay, professional YouTuber right here. So FIFA International Soccer. Hopefully this just falls right out. There we go. And what I'm seeing immediately here, right? This is an A seal rating. This is more what you would expect to see. These right here are blatant rips in the seal, right? That's what I expect to see on an A seal rating. That's more in line with down here as well, with actual expectation that I have with what an A seal rating means. As far as the 9.4 goes, I mean, I'll show you this in the light. This thing, outside of those rips, man, this looks like case fresh. Like, this looks untouched. It's kind of crazy, actually. You can see the back of it as well. Like, this, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if this was in a case or something. This just doesn't look like it was at all, handled, distributed, anything like that. Pretty nice and tight here. There are a couple of exposed corners. So again, right, A seal rating, you expect to see some holes. You expect to see some rips in it. Exposed corner here, right here as well. Like even on these exposed corners down here, right? Maybe you'd think like these corners would be damaged or something. Like you can see that even these exposed corners, those are extremely sharp. Those don't look to have any damage to them. I feel extremely confident that this will at least become a 9.6. That leaves us with these 3 games here being sent back to WATA Games, hoping for upgrades on all 3 of them. And honestly, I feel pretty good that all 3 of these are going to upgrade, which is kind of crazy. But leave a comment down below about how we saved the hobby by smashing open these WATA graded video games. Hit the like button before you go, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.